Mixed reactions. It's Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025. It's Ian, Casey, Justin, and Nick. This is obviously part two. Part one, we talked about some football. This is the pick segment. Normally, Casey goes through the picks, but he gave me the honors of doing it myself. Let's kick it off. So, we're going to be kicking it off. Eminem, great performance. His granddaughter was actually in attendance, which is absolutely insane. But they're going to be hosting the Lions are the Dallas Cowboys. Detroit's going to be -3 at home. Casey goes last because of his team. I'll just lead off. I've got Dallas, man. I think they're going to keep rolling, and I have a hard time betting against Detroit. I really like them and the weapons that they have, but yeah, come Cowboys 2025 comeback season activated, man. Give me the boys.
You, I
See,
like your pick, but you already messed it up. It's supposed to go to the guest picker.
Oh, I fucked it up. All right, go ahead, Nick.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys too. I think you put Jared Goff in a chase me game where he has to chase down the score and try to either tie it. I don't see. You got to go with the hot hand. Why not Dallas?
I'm going to take Dallas as well. Ever since Dan Campbell took over play calling duties, nosedive for Detroit. I'm gonna take Dallas, and I think they'll win comfortably by a two-score margin.
He's
I
not picking against
see
the
it by a two-score
Cowboys.
margin. I don't see it by a two-score margin, but with what I've been seeing the past few weeks, I'm going to roll with Dallas again this week. I feel like they are going to come out with a W. I'm standing 10 toes down. I picked them against Philly. They came out with a W. I picked them against Kansas City. They came out with a W. Why not keep going with them now? I'm rolling with my boys in a close one. I don't think it's going to be two scores, but I think Dallas takes the W.
Yeah, man, if you would have told me that back at week six that we would all be unanimous on Dallas in Detroit on Thursday night, I would have said you were a liar. And the crazy thing is, this ain't gonna, I was thinking about this earlier. This ain't gonna be your average Thursday night game. Both teams have been able to rest since last Thursday, so they're both gonna be. I don't think we're gonna see some of the wackiness and sloppy play, especially this point of the season that we sometimes do on those games. But moving on to the Sunday slate, it's gonna be 1 p.m. Eastern for you guys, noon for me, but it's still better than waking up at 10 a.m. in California and having to kind of stumble into some football. We got Seattle. They're going to go on the road to Mercedes-Benz. I fucked the order up the first time. Not going to let that happen again. Nick, who you got?
I'm going with Seattle. Sam Darnold's gonna throw for more than 130 yards. He ain't going against an elite defense like he did last week.
I'm going to roll with Seattle
Yeah,
too. I just there's no part of me that thinks Seattle can lose this game. Seattle extremely comfortably.
I would agree. Seattle should win comfortably. I mean, the Falcons just lost to the Jets, so yeah,
We're going to be on
Seattle.
the unanimous on Seattle here. I got the Seahawks as well. I think at this point of the season, I don't really see while Atlanta does have excuse me, some firepower. I think that Seattle's really rounding into form at this point, and they're ready to make a push. Um, and going on to the next game, this is going to be a team that we haven't really been too sure on at different points of the year. Sometimes they look great. They've looked underwhelming as of the last 4 or 5 weeks. We've got Cincinnati going into play that underwhelming team. Sorry, the Buffalo Bills. Who you got, Nick?
Oh my word! Now it's interesting. Jeez, dude, Joe Burrow just had to come out in that coming out party and wreck. If he never got injured, they'd probably be in the playoffs. Actually, I think they would have probably ran away with the North. Oh,
It's in
damn,
Buffalo.
dude, this is a tough one. It is in Buffalo. You know
This is
what?
probably one of the best games of that 1 o'clock slot. There's like two games in that slot that are like must see games, and this is one of them.
I think Joe Burrow's playing spoiler on everybody, dude. He's coming. I think he's just gonna fucking show you that he should have been there a long time ago. I think they win. I think Cincinnati will take it.
I'm gonna agree with Nick on this one. I'm kind of looking. I'll admit I'm looking ahead to the next week after next when the Patriots play the Bills coming off their bye week. It's a hat and t-shirt game potentially for the Patriots, and I think the Cincinnati will seal that potential for them. I'm gonna take Cincinnati on the road. Joe Burrow looked solid coming back off of injury.
As as impressed as I was with Burrow in his performance on Thanksgiving night, I'm rolling with Buffalo in this one. I was equally as impressed with their performance on the road in Pittsburgh. I think Buffalo can truly get back to form. They know what they have up and down the road. They know what they're up against. Obviously, they're playing for much more than Cincinnati. I feel, and I think Buffalo is going to take the win in this one. Also, Ian, you don't have to pick Nick for the first pick every single time. Just so you know.
Appreciate it. No, I got you. Getting the feel of it. Here we go. All
He
right,
just wants
so
more knowledge. He just wants the guy that has the knowledge first. It's okay. I'll groom down the grass for you guys so you can walk on it. You know what I mean?
all right, next we got
Hey, you're the only one that picked Chicago last week. So
I felt it. I'm telling you, they're good.
I was thinking I'm about to go back in the things. I'm pretty sure you had the Vikings every single week.
Yeah, if I was on DraftKings, that wouldn't be the Vikings every single week. I can tell you that.
The next game we got a team. Oh, sorry. I in this game I've got Buffalo. I think while I definitely think Joe Burrow has the potential to play spoiler. I mean, and they gave it to Baltimore. I think the Bills are going to be one of those teams that's, don't forget about us, and they're going to come out and make a statement, and it's going to be at Orchard Park. So I got the Bills. Uh,
Not to mention Cincinnati's got a long shot chance to overtake both Baltimore and Pittsburgh.
I don't think that's happening.
Not likely, but they've got it. They're still in the mix.
I don't trust Buffalo's defense.
That's fair. They don't have. I mean. And before we go on to the next game, I thought that they had really it looked like it early they made a key signing by going out and signing Joey Bosa, but other than early in the year, I mean they look good in the what was it, the Chiefs game. They haven't made a huge jump, if any, defensively from where they were last year.
When we punched
Um
them in the face in Orchard Park, that was the turning point for them.
yeah, I think that was the turning point as well. That's when I think Buffalo and New England, which at that point it's like, wow, the Patriots won, but that's when they kind of flip-flopped in my mind. Um But going to the next game, so we have a team that just had a very frustrating home loss. The Cleveland Browns, they're going to be at home against the Tennessee Titans, a team that, quite frankly, hasn't looked very good. Justin, who you got?
I think Shador gets his first NFL win. I'm going to take the Browns.
not only do I think Shador is going to get his first win, I think Miles Garrett is going to break the sack record this game.
How many does he need? Is he that close already?
He's 3.5 away.
You're
I
fucking
think he's going to
wrong.
get it.
He's 4 sacks on Cam Ward. That's doable.
Yeah,
That's doable. Ooh.
He's going to
that,
blow that
that
record out of the
that's my
water.
that's my hottest take. I think
Is
Garrett
it
breaks
at
the record.
is it at
It's in
I
home?
think he breaks
Cleveland.
it this
It's
weekend.
in
And
Cleveland.
I'm taking
Okay.
Cleveland in. Yeah, it's in Cleveland.
That would be good for the franchise. That would be
Hmm
anything to be happy about in for the Browns this year. Yeah, you may. I mean, I don't even really think they're sold on Shooter being their quarterback in the future. To be honest, I don't really think they are.
No.
But
No.
but if there's anything to hang your hat on this year, if you're a Cleveland Browns fan, shout out to my brother Chris, who's not here. He hasn't been here since our first show of the week. Um, yeah. This is what to hang your hat on with Miles Garrett breaking the sacks record. I think he's got a good chance of getting this on. That's a good take.
You guys are saying this is Shador's first one. Didn't he play the Raiders? I thought he beat the
I think they
Raiders.
mean in a start. Is that what you
As
guys mean?
in a starting role because he
Yes,
came
his
in
first
as the
start.
relief of Dylan Gabriel against the Raiders.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Boy, I'm getting jealous of that because at least he gets to play these bad teams. At least he gets to like come into play. Um, geez, dude, someday I love Tennessee. I don't know why. I just someday they're gonna. I feel like Cam Ward's having a real rookie season where you go through the struggle, and I think they're gonna have something next year. I hope they do. But yeah, I'm going with Cleveland's defense more than anything. I think it's gonna be a friggin' I think they're gonna hold them right back.
I've got the Browns in this one as well. I mean, that's hilarious that you mentioned that. I could just imagine the confetti coming down as the Browns improve to 4-9 while a guy gets an individual achievement. But yeah, no, it's funny. I got Cleveland as well. Next game, everybody knows the rules. Nick goes last because his Minnesota Vikings are playing at what I think is one of the more underrated stadiums. Very clean U.S. Bank. They're going to be
I
hosting
hate it.
the. Really? I think it looks
Oh
great. It
wait.
looks like a bank from the outside.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were talking about Washington's place. I said I hate them. Never
Oh
mind.
no,
Just
that I mean
kidding.
they got shit flowing from the
So
so yeah,
does Philly in the parking lot.
we got Washington at Minnesota. I'll just go first with this one. I like the Vikings here. I think they pull it together. I don't think Washington knows which way is up. And I think Minnesota's just a player two from beating a team that's below them by, two scores. I got Minnesota pretty comfortably, especially at home.
See, this is the time I is McCarthy's not going to be back this week. Is that correct?
I
Or is
don't
he
believe
back this
so.
week?
No, he's playing.
Oh, is
He's
he?
playing?
I believe he is.
Because Marcus Mariota
Yeah,
nearly
geez.
took down the Denver Broncos were it not for Nick Benito. If he didn't get that pass tip, the Broncos would not be in the position that they are. They would be 10-3 right now. They'd be 9-3. Because what they Denver was putting belt to ass on Washington for most of that game, and then Mariota brought him back.
He did.
Um, Even if McCarthy plays, I'm going to take Washington.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with Justin on this one. I'm taking Washington. Just what I've seen from Minnesota over the past month and a half, it doesn't give me hope that they can win a game for the rest of the season. Unfortunately, it's not their year. We talk about all the time. There's teams that find ways to win games. Right now, Minnesota's the team that finds a way to lose the games. Until they can turn that aspect of it around, and I haven't heard about McCarthy. I know he was under a concussion protocol, and that typically keeps a quarterback out for 2 games. So if I had to make my best bet right now, I think Max Crosby can be the starter again. And if that's the case, I think Washington's going to win comfortably. If McCarthy's in, I'd say Washington in a close one. But until Minnesota gets over that hump and shows me that they can win another game, I'm not picking them.
I think you can be in concussion protocol and still not have a concussion, correct? Is it more
Yeah,
of the fact that they're just trying to protect you?
It's precautionary measure protocol, correct? It's
yeah.
not necessarily that he has a concussion because that's why Jackson Dart played it within 2 weeks.
Yeah. Ian, did you pick?
Sure pick, Mitchell.
Oh, my bad. I'm not sure if I was on mute. I had Minnesota. Sorry.
Um, I
Yeah,
think
Ian went
this.
first.
I hope this is really the. If JJ McCarthy is playing, this will probably be the closest equivalent game that we have actually. As far as talent wise, I think this is probably the most even team that you can really play against for the Vikings. I will go with them. I don't care. I'm going with the Vikings anyway. But our next game that we really should win is the Giants in like 2 weeks. But after that, I just need something. Damn, dude. I'm just like grabbing chains here, just trying to lift myself up.
All
Just
you
can't have
want for
Justin
Christmas is
Jefferson on the
one more
side
win
of.
this season. That's all you need for Christmas this year. Just one more win.
I just want Justin Jefferson to have like fucking 150 yards and JJ McCarthy to throw for 240. I like to see him get to 200. I would do anything for it. I just want to see him do that.
I'll take Drake May hitting a 300 game for one time this year. He hasn't hit a single 300-yard passing game. Not one.
Which is really insane.
Stafford has like five.
Right. Yet Drake May is the MVP favorite right now. Who'd have thought?
Um, no, I didn't mean that as a slight, but Stafford,
No, no,
just the
no.
numbers he's
Didn't.
putting
I
up.
didn't think that way. No, not a worry. No, I didn't think that at all.
You should be thinking that way because no matter what, if you mention Stafford and May, obviously it's them too. I don't see anybody that's gonna.
No.
I don't see anything else, and it's Stafford's to lose, in my opinion.
Well, we had the thing we were
Mhm.
talking earlier about Prescott, like maybe they can go on a run, but as of right now, realistically, I'd say it's just Stafford and May. Um, oh my bad, hit the play by my mistake. Next one we're gonna go to, we got the Miami Dolphins, who look, man, I don't care what happens. Dolphins aren't making the playoffs. I don't think Mike McDaniel's gonna be there next season, and they're gonna go into the Meadowlands, or is it Meadowlands or East Rutherford? East Rutherford, and they're going to play the Jets. Casey, who you got?
I got the Dolphins in this one. I mean, like you said, the Dolphins, they're not going to make the playoffs, but they've looked pretty impressive over these past few weeks. I believe they're currently on a 3 game win streak. The Jets, yeah, they just beat the Falcons, but I don't think that's going to have any carryover. I don't think they're going to be up and motivated for this game. Pretty quick and simple. I got the Dolphins.
Yeah, I've got the Dolphins as well. Devin A. Chain is the one bright spot to that offense right now. Um, I've got the Dolphins winning comfortably, maybe by somewhere between 8 to 10, 7 to 10 points.
I think the Dolphins are doing what they have to do. They're winning the bad teams, and Dolphins aren't a bad team. They're just not good. And they beat the good bad teams, though, and that's what you should be doing, especially when you have this much talent on your team. I am going to go with the Dolphins too.
Yeah, I mean, before their losses on the road to New England and then Baltimore, I mean, New York had won 2 in a row. Obviously, no, Casey said he didn't think it was going to have much bearing the win over the Falcons. I'd have to agree, man. Miami's just too good. Uh, I feel like it's the more logical pick. I think, and I think Nick said it as well. Like they're not a bad team, and I just think, and they're 2.5 point favorites on the road. So yeah, I got Miami. So we're on the Dolphins going to the next game. We got NFC South showdown. We got the New Orleans Saints. They're going into Tampa Bay to play Casey's preseason MVP favorite, Baker Mayfield. We're gonna start with you again, Casey. Who you got in this one?
Well, first of all, if you remember correctly, I said top two MVP candidate. I didn't say he'd win it.
Well, he's not in the
That
top
aged
two.
And
that aged well.
hey, if it wasn't for the injuries, I stand by that. But in this pick, obviously, I'm still going Tampa over New Orleans. Shout out to New Orleans for hanging tough against Miami this past weekend. I don't think they're going to hang tough this weekend. I got Tampa comfortably.
Agreed. Tampa by a bunch.
Yeah, Tampa.
I got Tampa as well. I think New Orleans at this point is just ready for the season to be over. Next, we are going to shuffle into what has now become an interesting AFC South showdown and the stadium that'll probably never host another Super Bowl. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. We got the Jaguars hosting the Colts. Justin, who you got?
Colts are in a free fall right now
Hmm.
of sorts. And Jacoby Myers has established himself as Trevor Lawrence's best option on the receiver front, in my opinion. Um, I think what we were talking about earlier this year about we're going to see Danny Dimes become Daniel Jones that we've known will continue. Give me the Jags.
So if we want to talk about a take that has now looks like it's aged well, we can take it back to July when, oh man, who was that guy on this show that said the Jags are going to be the best team in the AFC South and win the division? Who
That
said
was
that, Justin?
that was you, boss.
That I think that was you, my friend.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Damn straight it was. And I'm saying with that pick, give me the Jags.
I think Houston can still come back and beat out Jacksonville, but right now Jacksonville I think is should be the odds-on favorite.
I think I want to say that Jacksonville is this in Indy?
No, it's in Jacksonville.
Even then, I think Jacksonville has a very tough time against Indianapolis. I mean,
Isn't this Jacksonville's first game against Indy this year though?
I believe
yeah,
so. Yep. Uh, yep, and they play again on the 20th of December.
I think I saw a stat line. I saw something they were talking about how Jacksonville can't beat Indy at all, really. And I believe that Indy, when they were trash last year, they just couldn't believe that Jacksonville was losing to them. I think they're like on a win streak or something. And I'm gonna go with Indy. I think Indy pulls that out. Trying
This
to
is
think.
one. This is one man where I can see. Or sorry, where I'm not. Where I was gonna say where I'm not really surprised that we're divided. I think the culture and the free fall, man. It's I think I got the Colts. I don't know, man. I like Jacksonville. It's still gonna be. It's still gonna be. It's. I mean, regardless of what happens this week, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's still going to be Houston, Jacksonville, and Indianapolis. Like none of the teams are out of it, regardless of the result of
No,
this week's game.
they're all still in it. They're all still in it.
Yeah, I think the Colts come in
Correct.
and pull it out. I think that they. I mean, I don't. I know we use words like desperation. I don't like to use words like that too much, but I mean, there comes a time when you've been losing so much to where it's like rubber got to meet the road, and you got to either go one way or the other. And I think that that moment comes this week for Indy, and they turn it on. Um, so next we got let me go back to it, my bad. We got a guy that if you ask him what he was dressing up for for Halloween, he would say mediocrity. Mike Tomlin and his Pittsburgh Steelers, they're going on the road to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Obviously, the Ravens coming off a tough loss against Cincinnati on Thanksgiving. Give me Baltimore. I still think that they're going to be right there, and maybe Mike Tomlin stays. They're getting sick of him at this point.
Honestly, I think Tomlin is going to get fired by the
I
end of the
agree.
season,
I got
regardless of
Baltimore.
how this.
I think Pittsburgh's at the point.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
My bad. It's delayed right now.
No, you're
Okay,
good. I could tell it was
I did
delayed
not hear
because
you talking.
it's all good. It's all good. I think regardless of how this game ends or how the season ends, Tomlin will leave Pittsburgh by the end of the year. And I think he probably should look into New York to the Giants, maybe potentially. But in this game, I'm going to take Baltimore as well. Baltimore needs this game more than Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is not really, I mean, they're going to be a one and done regardless. That's what they've been for the last decade.
Mhm.
Baltimore needs to save face after that embarrassing loss against Cincinnati.
So you know how you're talking about like that final nail in the coffin for Kansas City, right? I
Mm-hmm,
think this is going to be the final nail in the coffin for Mike Tomlin and the final nail
mm-hmm.
in the coffin on the Steelers season. I think the Steelers are in a free fall right now, guys. I truly do. I think Baltimore wins this game and not only wins it convincingly. I got Baltimore pretty comfortably.
Now, quick question. Nick, make your pick, and then I got a question about this game for
We got
KC.
about
So,
10 minutes, by the way, fellas, just to let you know.
okay, cool. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go with Baltimore too. I think that they are in a free fall. Pittsburgh definitely something about them. I don't trust them at all. I don't trust Aaron Rodgers. I don't trust Mike Tomlin. They went out and got Adam Thielen, which I didn't understand that, and then they got rid of Darius Slay. I don't know what Adam Thielen's gonna bring to the table. I do
Nothing.
have Baltimore.
Slay asked for his release. Thielen also asked for his release from Minnesota. And yeah, I don't know why that happened either. But if Baltimore were to lose, would Harbaugh be on the hot seat?
No, because of the injuries to Lamar this year.
Okay.
That's I think he gets a year of slack. I think the clock can start again beginning of next year. I got Baltimore as well. Um, yep. So yeah, let's go ahead. We go to the next game. We got about 9 minutes left. So we got to breeze through these real quick. So we got. I guess I got to do it right and announce this game properly. It's an AFC West showdown. It's between the Denver Broncos and Ian's Las Vegas Raiders. Fuck, man. Well, I
I
did
got
it.
the
Nobody.
Broncos.
You got the Broncos.
Yeah, I've got Denver by a lot.
I had Denver by a lot all the time. They're not going to be by a lot. This is going to be like a fucking field goal, some safety, something stupid where they just they're the Kansas City of last year. Everything goes their way. They just don't die. They're the bad guy in a movie, and every time you try to kill them, they just don't die. I'm going with friggin' Denver, and I'm going to go by 2. Something stupid
Like
is going to happen.
like
Pick
freaking
6.
Vecna in Stranger Things. Like you just the fucker won't die.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a fumble recovery for a time. Something's going to end this game so bizarre. It's going to be stupid.
So yeah, we're unanimous on Denver. I got them also. I actually think it's gonna be a rout though. I just think the Raiders are fucking ass. Next game we got
I
Chicago. They're
agree
gonna go
with
on the
Nick. It's
road.
not going to be a rout.
You're winning. I mean, I don't know, man. It's a division showdown. I just think the Raiders fucking suck. We got the Bears going on the road to Green Bay, man. I got Green Bay. I know Chicago's been on a roll. I do think that they're a team that's gonna cause some trouble in the playoffs. They still could get the 1 seed, but I got Green Bay at home.
I've got Green Bay too. Chicago's passing game has looked like garbage
Good deal.
last few weeks. So I think and Jordan Love has been playing fairly well. Um, I've got Green Bay. I think it'll be close, but I'll take Green Bay in this one.
I like everything about Chicago. I think they are legit. I think their defense is really good. I don't think Jordan Love can handle that. I think this is a time for him. I think this is it right here. I think Chicago gets over the edge on these guys.
Oh, I'm thinking. I think Casey's connection. Oh, there we go. Who you got?
There you go.
Casey, Packers, Bears.
Says right, there's a mute sign next to
Oh, there
it.
you
There
go.
we go.
Who you got? Packers, Bears.
Sorry, my internet shit tonight. Packers Bears. Oh man, it's at Lambeau if I'm not mistaken. I'm going
Yes,
to
sir.
take the
Correct.
Packers in this one.
Okay, good deal. So me, you, and Justin all got the Packers, and Nick believes in the Bears. So let's go ahead and go to the NFC West showdown. It's going to be in Arizona. There's probably going to be a good amount of Rams fans there. I'm going to go last because it's my team. Who you got, Nick? Rams at Cardinals.
Stafford's really going to be on a tear. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Rams, and I think they win. Well, at least 2 touchdowns.
Rams.
Rams.
Ram. The way we said, Rams. You ever seen the Nerd Wallet? Nerd. The little fucking
Yeah.
theme song thing.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got 2 games left. We got about 5 minutes left. We're gonna go Houston at Kansas City. I've been waiting all day for Sunday night, and I'm really excited for this one. I have got the Chiefs, man. I don't think they're dead yet.
This is the nail in the freaking coffin. This will be Kansas City by the end of the night. I'm not
Oh,
even
this is
gonna.
gonna be the
I'm
most
not.
fun
I'm
part of
not
the
even
end.
gonna. I'm not even gonna freaking get it. But that will be Kansas City by the end of the night.
Justin, I thought you said Dallas put the nail in their coffin.
Well, this will be the official. No, they will be out of contention.
I'm going with Kansas
Um,
City too.
I got Houston.
Oh, good deal.
Houston is going to put belt to ass on
I
Mahomes. That
think I
defense.
think what you're I think what's going to happen is if Kansas City does lose this, there's no chance. I think every team in there has won them except for the Colts. I think if everything goes Kansas City's way, Jacksonville wins and Houston loses, everything. I think that brings them right back into it. The Colts really will be the reason why they're going to get in there.
so this is a tough one because everyone was talking about how they wanted Kansas City to be dead. They were hated the Chiefs the past 5 years and just talked shit about them nonstop, and they just are constantly preying on their downfall. And obviously, I'm not a Chiefs hater, so I don't have that sentiment. But I tend to agree with Justin. I think this is it's just. I'm not saying their dynasty's over. I'm not saying Mahomes is over. This season, though, I feel it's over, and I'm going with Houston.
I think it's going to be over in more than one facet because I think this is Kelsey's last year.
Okay, so JC and Casey had what the fuck I just say? Justin and Casey had the Texans, correct? Nick, you had the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. Yeah, no, I got Kansas City as well. So going on to the last game, Cowboys season 2025 activated. The Eagles are going into the LA Chargers, which suddenly looks like an important important game for Philly because Dallas is just nipping on their heels. I got the Chargers. I think they come out. Obviously we saw Philly, their offense didn't look great in the game against Chicago. The Chargers are going to be at home. Granted, it's probably going to be a lot of Eagles fans. It's in LA. Didn't have a team for 22 years. Like, you know. people with local zip codes are going to be Eagles fans, but I still got the Chargers. I think that I think it's going to be a tight one, but I think they pull it off.
It's interesting. If Philly targets AJ Brown consistently and he gets his yardage, Philly loses. If they don't target him, they win. I think they're going to target him. Give me the Chargers.
I'm gonna go with Philly. I don't know what Justin Herbert's status is. I know he has a broken non-throwing hand, but even then, that's still a pain in the ass. I'm gonna go with Philly, and I think they do get AJ Brown the ball, and I do think they win. So I'm
You
gonna go
know,
hand in hand.
it as much as I hate to say it, because I fucking hate the Eagles. I gotta roll with them. I'm gonna pick unbiasedly. I think they're gonna. I don't know about get back to form, but I think they're gonna be able to edge out a win, especially with that injury to Herbert. Obviously it's his non-throwing hand, but it's still gonna have some impact on him. And I'm gonna take the Eagles.
It's gonna be fun, man. And matter of fact, I gotta check my fantasy league, man. I think this is my last week of the season. I'm in like second place, fucking rolling.
Nice.
Uh, One year I lost when who was it? Hakeem Nicks from the Giants just went off in the last game of the season and fucking killed me. That was like 12 years ago. I'll never forget that shit. But anyway, man, we're running out of time. Quick question. What's the sporting event you guys are looking forward to this weekend?
Hmm.
This weekend, so Thursday doesn't count. Thursday doesn't count because that's not
No,
this weekend.
that doesn't
So a
count.
sporting event that Casey is looking to is a sporting event that Casey will be in attendance for.
I will be
And
watching
that's
that
when
as
the
well.
University of Maine. Look
Border
for your
battle.
boy. I'm gonna be there.
Border battle. Maine UNH. Yep.
What about you, Nick?
I dude,
Oh, go ahead, Casey. Sorry.
I can't wait.
Bama,
Oh no,
Bama,
you're good.
Bama Bulldogs, baby. I'm ready. I want to see friggin' Bama win. I got a guy that likes the Georgia Bulldogs, and they should make it a 13. They should
Ron
extend the
McClair.
playoff.
Who's that
Yeah.
coming? No, that's actually was gonna be what mine was too. Was no you Indiana, Ohio State. No, I really want to see Bama, Georgia, that for the second time this season. We got about that was my bad.
We got less than a minute. That kid out there. We need a towel.
Nice talking to you fellas again,
We
man.
got two. How about you? We got two. How about you?
Oh boy, haha.